Fee, Fi, Fo. Foo Fighters. That's right, I said Foo Fighters. If you have never heard of Foo Fighters, I can tell you they are a popular band that performs regularly around this country and other parts of the world. What do the Foo Fighters have to do with Westboro Baptist Church, you ask? Well, before I answer that in more detail, take a look at this video. If you had trouble figuring out what you just saw, here are the highlights. The Foo Fighter band members were on the back of a truck, stopped on a busy street in front of Westboro Baptist Church picketers. The crazy idol-worshiping crowd was mobbing the band, and all this occurred within 10 to 15 feet of our signs, shining all over. While the Foo Fighters thought they were countering our Bible-based message, they actually did little more than shine a spotlight on it. In fact, that video you just saw went viral and had some 7.5 million views on YouTube the first week it was up. For years now, this church has been picketing rock bands and other entertainment groups, and we have done so all across this country. We are well known for our funeral, school, and other high-profile protests. But our pickets at entertainment venues are just as important and much more numerous. Why does Westboro Baptist Church preach at entertainment events all across America? Well, let me give you a two-point answer to that question. Point number one, it is another method of accomplishing our job of preaching to the world. And Jesus said unto them, "Go ye into all the world and preach the gospel to every creature." Mark 16:15. As the video you just saw suggests, these events are generally attended by tens of thousands. What better way to reach an audience? And our experience tells us that many of those in attendance tweet, email, or otherwise distribute our message to their friends, relatives, and colleagues, so that by the end of the day, we have preached to tenfold those in actual attendance. On top of that, many of these preaching events result in one or more videos that get posted online, like the one you just saw, and some of those have been viewed by millions. For example, back in September of 2011, this church had another interaction with Foo Fighters, where that band came out and serenaded us. The resulting video of that event, with our signs and our message, has been viewed on YouTube more than 6 million times. And there are literally hundreds of videos online regarding these types of pickets, including Russell Brand, over 6 million views, Michael Moore, over 4 million views, Lisa Lampanelli, over 1 million views, Vince Gill, over 1 million views, Blake Sheldon, Brad Paisley, and dozens more. Add to that the seemingly countless media reports that have appeared, and we can safely say that this church has preached to tens of millions of people around the world by this method. And I do mean around the world. The YouTube video you saw earlier has been viewed internationally, and we have heard from people from all over this globe. But this is not our accomplishment. This is God's work, and it is amazing to behold. So then, neither is he that planteth anything, neither he that watereth, but God that giveth the increase. 1 Corinthians 3:7. Point number 2. This is a classic example of how the people of God are entertainment to this final debauched generation. What you saw in the video is but a recent sample. While that crowd was gaga over the Foo Fighters and their lead singer Dave Grohl, the crowd's attention was immediately turned to Westboro Baptist Church and her signs when the band-carrying truck stopped right smack dab in front of our picket line. We are a spectacle. And by that method and by that reality, we witness Christ and his judgments to this generation. Listen to this verse. For we are made a spectacle unto the world, and to angels, and to men. 1 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 9. The definition of that word in that verse, spectacle, includes display, show, performance, exhibition, or an event or scene regarded in terms of its visual impact. Now, if that doesn't fairly describe the typical Westboro Baptist Church picket event, I don't know what does. Elsewhere it is said that the people of God will be made a gazing stock. Hebrews 10:33. That phrase, gazing stock, suggests being made a public spectacle, as if in a theater or on a stage, held up to public view and exposed to open scorn and reviling. Now I close with this wonderful Bible verse. And there are also many other things which Jesus did, the which, if they should be written every one, I suppose that even the world itself could not contain the books that should be written. John chapter 21, verse 25. Amen.
For more good Bible preaching, go to GodHatesFags.com. To find out why your nation is doomed, go to GodHatesTheWorld.com. For news, parodies, and documentaries about our doctrine, go to SignMovies.com. For news on the pedophile rape machine called Catholicism, go to priestrapeboys.com. For more on the pure heresy and idolatry called Islam, go to godhatesislam.com. To see the mask peeled off the fag juggernaut, go to godhatesthemedia.com. And for WBC blogs, go to blogs.sparenot.com.